but they say he's popular, so you know, man got platinum hits, so the dude is doing this thing. So anyway, story came out last few days that this young man had the nerve to buy his sister an economic automobile. With all the money he has, he bought her a Chrysler. And I ain't gonna say everybody, but then a lot of people on Instagram and on the internet, Twitter, went after the young man, saying, how, dude, you cheap. What you gonna buy a Chrysler for? All that money you got. And blase, blase. This young man came back and he responded to his detractors, his critics, I'll say, and pretty much said this. Said, sorry, I didn't know what the popular regular car brands, or what's the popular regular car brand. He said, I've been driving foreign stuff for the last 5 years. Chrysler was in style back when I was broke. He also goes on to say that his sister doesn't even have a driver's license. She's like about to graduate high school. And he said he told her, he said, basically said, what it look like me buying her a Mercedes-Benz or a Bentley. And, I got to make sure that she can drive this car. But he said that he told her that, you make it through 2 years of college, I get you something exclusive. And he was like, yeah, I could have bought her a Benz, but what happens if if she couldn't afford the oil change? What kind of sense that make? Then he said he realized why a lot of people are broke is because everyone is trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stunt, as we used to say back in the day. Like they got something and don't have anything. And young man, you are absolutely right. I don't know what kind of music you do, what it's about, but this here shows a level of maturity that needs to be seen more with young people, or even anybody of any age, because there's people in 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s still doing the same thing. Driving Cadillacs, getting cars on 9-year notes, not really understanding how that's hindering their finances for the future. Yeah, I'm sure you can afford, you get a Cadillac, I'm sure you can afford, back in the day, I remember when you used to be able to buy a car, 4-year note. Simple as that. 4 years, pay it off, done with it. Now they got 6 years, 7 years, 9 years. So you got cats riding around in Maseratis, Cadillacs, Mercedes-Benz. And you think, man, how can they afford that? Man, they must be making good money. Must be making good money working at the nursing home as a CNA. But then you come to find out, dude, the credit's all shot to hell. They paying 18% on a car and paying, and then like a 9-year note. Man, you'll never get from under that car. By the time that car starts tearing up, you still got 6 years to go on a note. That's what people don't understand about investing and making smart decisions for your future. Do you know? I read a post on Instagram that it tells you start your job, start your career. If you can live off of 50% of your money for 15 years. You start out young. If you save 50% and invest, don't put it in the bank, but invest the other 50%, and you live like that for 15 years. After that 15 years, you can retire. Still living the same lifestyle, not trying to go out there and splurge, and all that kind of stuff, but you can retire. Do you know how people's lives, especially in our community, would be different if they knew that, if they saw that? Then you would understand the importance of getting an education and getting a career, and not just getting a degree and be sitting around doing nothing. Actually getting a sustainable career to where you can, and you're not trying to buy big houses, big cars. You're living under your means, and then after 15, 20 years, you can retire and just continue to live how you live. You can go and start that business and make money off of that, and living off your retirement money, your money that you invested in. It's a whole big, life is much bigger than riding around, waving at people, trying to stunt in front of people, showing them what you drive. or stepping out your house with a Gucci belt on, and barely got food in your kitchen, or gotta keep the kids happy, get the latest Xbox, but your kid got a 0.2 GPA in high school in what's supposed to be their senior year. I mean, it's a lot of things that we're missing, a lot of things that we're doing wrong, a lot of things we have to change about the way we think. And it starts today. It should start right now. Getting your business plan, getting your financial plan, budget, a house budget, getting necessities and needs, putting it in, putting wants, learn how to budget the money that you have, going out there making more money. That's one thing about it. They said you can save, you can cut out Netflix, but if cutting out Netflix gets you from poor to rich, there's something wrong. And 9 times out of 9, you ain't living like that. So instead of, you can spend less money, but they also say make more money. Go out there and make more money. Put that money up and invest it. Don't make more money to go buy Boycott. If you can make extra money to go buy some shoes or some clothes, or if you're getting extra money to go, it ain't nothing wrong with working hard, working double shifts. You get your kids a prom dress, graduation gown. That's great. But you can have that same energy to do the same thing for yourself and for your kids' future, and work extra and put it aside and invest it in somewhere where that money will grow, and then you bust your tail, and then in the future you can benefit from the dividends from the money that's being made. But hey, big props, big shout out to Young Bleu. I like the way you think, young brother. I mean, like I said, not enough kids think like that. I think even he also said that his first car, that was a Pontiac, and that son gun used to run hot every 20 minutes. Man, I remember those days. And I can I can understand that way of thinking. I can understand people. I can see where they're coming from when they want nice things, because everybody wants nice things. Because I can remember, it's no fun driving a car with your tailpipe smoking because you're blowing a head gasket, or smoke coming out your engine because you're blowing a head gasket, and that's all you got. You got to put water in your car every time you stop somewhere because the radiator got a crack in it. You know what I'm saying? Ride around on donuts because you can't afford a new tire, going to the used tire lot, buying a $10 tire that's going Maypops. I can understand not liking that and not want to go back to that. But that's why you hustle hard to stay out of it. But you don't do it. There's really no difference between being rich broke and poor broke. Because you can have all the luxury items in the world, but if you still working your butt off to maintain it, you can't enjoy it. You might as well go back and work fast food or work some little old job, making little money and barely having enough just to survive. Because that's what you're doing. You're still busting your tail, killing yourself for something, for no reason, for material things, for looks. And not actually using that extra money, like I say, to invest in something, starting a business or something, so that when in years from now, you can sit back and enjoy it. You can enjoy the fruits of your labor. But that's all I have. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I think Young Bleu is a smart man. The man got his head on right. I remember Kendrick Lamar, I believe he did the same thing with his sister a few years ago. And people try to dog him, but he's like the same thing. Hey, sister ain't got no driver license, ain't never drove. I'm gonna get her a $100,000, $500,000 car. She can't even drive. What she got here and wreck it? So what if it need maintenance? And then like he said, like Young Bleu said, well, if a sister can't afford an oil change, which let you know he's gonna get a sister a car, but she gonna have to take care of it. And that's another good thing you want to do. Make sure your family and your friends learn how to work for what they want and not live off of you. Not live off of you. Pillage off of you or whatever. Suck you dry. And then when you have nothing, they gone. You get some, get some wealth, get something in life. You teach others how to do what you do. You teach them how to work as hard, if not harder than you work, to get what you got and to do even better. That's how you're supposed to do in life. Well, anywho, like I said, that's all I got. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Thank y'all for joining in to the Growth AD Network. Always remember, grassroots are wealth, tradition, heritage, Aboriginal descents. And until next time, keep growing in peace.